Yo, what's up guys, Antoine here, welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I am railfanning at 34th Street Penn Station. We're going to be seeing some New York City subway trains in this video, which is going to be the 1, 2, 3, A, C, and E line trains on this video. Now, as you can tell, here is the 2 train going all the way to Flatbush Avenue. That is an R142 on the 2 line. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see what other trains turn up in today's video. Enjoy. After a couple of seconds later, the 2 train departs 34th Street Penn Station on its way to Flatbush. Next up, we got an incoming R62 on the 1 train going to South Ferry. After sitting at the station for a couple seconds, the 1 train makes its departure. After that, the 3 in the 1 train came racing in the station. While the 3 train to New Lights Avenue and the 1 train to South Ferry come to a stop, another 1 train going to Van Cortlandt Park 242nd Street makes an appearance without even knowing it. While all the remaining trains is getting ready to leave the station, another 3 train to Harlem 148th Street makes an appearance. After that, this R62A 3 train makes its departure.
Reminds me of Bart for a second there.
Next up, an R142 2 train appears from behind, going all the way to Wakefield 241st Street.
I think. If not, then it's probably going to come from that way. Oh, it's that way. Okay, that's an R142 coming.
Right as soon as the 2 train comes to a stop, an R62A 3 train sneaks up from behind. Once the door has closed on the 2, the train makes its departure. After that, the video has been skipped. Right as the R142 2 train to Flatbush Avenue makes its departure, another R142 2 train makes an appearance going all the way to Wakefield 241st Street.
On that side.
Express train. The next stop is Times Square. Keep to the line. Every
Not by long after sitting at the station, the 2 train makes its departure. After that, an R62 1 train to Van Cortlandt Park 242nd Street makes an appearance. After the doors are closed, the train makes its departure. After the 1 train left the station, I now walk to the other platform to wait for the 2 train to go to Flatbush.
Okay, it's gonna go this way.
Alright.
Sit here and wait for a bit until the train gets here. See the headlights?
Uptown Express 3, train to Harlem. There is a Uptown Express 2, train to Approach the station, please stand away from the platform edge.
After waiting for almost 30 seconds, the 2 finally makes an appearance. Right as the 2 train was about to leave, another 2 train to Wakefield 241st Street and the 1 train to South Ferry both make an appearance. While the 2 train to Wakefield 241st Street makes its departure, the 3 train to New Lots Avenue appears right behind me without even knowing.
Oh, 3. I did not see that. Here comes the 3 going to Lots Avenue. Gee, that thing just came here like a rocket. Very nice train though, not gonna lie. It looks a little dirty inside though. But nonetheless, it's pretty easy.
After that, the 3 train makes its departure. After the 3 train to New Lots Avenue left the station, another 3 train to Harlem 148th Street makes an appearance.
This is my dream right here at Railfanning for the New York City Subway, and yet I'm doing it right now. R62, of course.
Before the 3 train gets ready to depart, the 1 train to Vancouver Park 242nd Street appears right behind it.
And there's the 1 right there.
After the 3 train left the station, another 1 train to South Ferry now makes an appearance behind me.
Another 1 train.
After the 1 train to South Ferry gets ready to leave, another 3 train to New Lots Avenue comes into the station like a rocket.
There it is. Jeez. bit done right now. The next thing I need to do sooner or later is to ride on one of them. Or between the 2 or the 3, but we'll see.
And now, the 3 train now leaves the station.
Nice.
After that, the 1 train to Van Cortlandt Park, 242nd Street now arrives into the station.
I gotta go over there and watch for the 2. Should be coming around this bend any moment. Oh, here comes the 1 on the opposite side.
Right as the 1 train to Van Cortlandt Park, 242nd Street leaves the station, another 1 train to South Ferry now arrives into the station.
And the 2 is right there. I can see the headlights.
Uptown Express 2, train 2, Wakefield 241st Street, approaching the station. Please stay.
While the 1 train is getting ready to leave the station, a downtown 2 train to Flatbush Avenue and an uptown 2 train to Wakefield 241st Street both made an appearance. After that, both 2 trains made their departure.
I guess it's time for me to go back up there because, anyways, well, the Railfanning bit on the New York City Subway is done. Next thing I need to do on my list is ride on one of them.
Now we move on the A, C, and E lines. Here you see 2 R46A trains arriving into the station. And as you just heard, an R179 on the C line to 168th Street now makes an appearance. After nearly 1 minute later, all of the trains ended up leaving the station.
Next, an R160E train to Jamaica Center now arrives into the station. While this train gets ready to depart, another R160E train to World Trade Center arrives into the station behind me. After that, the train gets ready to depart. Now, we return back to the 1, 2, and 3 lines as an R62A3 train to Harlem 148th Street arrives into the station. After the train leaves the station, both the 1 to South Ferry and the 3 to New Lots Avenue both raced into the station.
I'm not trying to film you, man.
We now skip ahead to an R142-2 train to Wakefield 241st Street, coming into the station. Not long after that, the 2 train now makes its departure. After that, the 1 to Franklin Park 242nd Street and the 3 to Harlem 148th Street once again raced into the station. And as you can see in the background, the 1 train now leaves the station while the 3 is held behind. After sitting at the station for almost a minute and 30 seconds, the 3 finally makes its departure. Now, the 1 train to South Ferry now arrives into the station. And out of nowhere, another 1 train to Franklin Park 242nd Street sneaks up behind me. After that, both trains ended up leaving the station. However, the 3 going to Harlem 148th Street makes an appearance after both of the trains ended up leaving. And now, the 3 trains at Harlem 148th Street now departs the station. Next up, the 1 train to South Ferry now makes an appearance. After the 1 train is stopped, a 2 train to Wakefield 241st Street appears behind me. As you just heard in the background, the 1 train now makes its departure while the 2 train loads up the passengers. And now the 2 train gets ready to leave.
For the 3.
After the 2 train left the station, I came across an announcement that I never heard before in New York City subway history. Judging by that announcement, both the downtown 2 and 3 trains were both experiencing some delays. Anyways, now we got a 1 and a 3 train yet again racing each other, as we have the 1 train to Van Cortlandt Park 242nd Street and the 3 train to Harlem 148th Street approaching. And as you also just heard, the 1 train to South Ferry just arrived at the station behind me. Not that long ago, all trains ended up leaving one at a time. The 1 train to South Ferry ended up leaving the station first.
Honestly, I think it's a successful day of railfanning in the New York City subway. I will 100% do it again. Three is the 2 to Wakefield, so I'm gonna catch that in a moment.
Lastly, both the 1 to Van Cortlandt Park 242nd Street and the 2 to Wakefield 241st Street now arrives into the station, racing each other.
Oh, here comes the 1.
After a couple of seconds, the one train now departs the station while the two is being held back. With the two train now departing the station, this now concludes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like on my video, comment what railfanning videos you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sayonara, everybody.